What's up, guys? Collector B here. Happy Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. Who cares, right? Who cares?
Who cares?
Can they both lose? Maybe. Yeah.
Anyways, it's gonna tie.
A tie at 13-13, right? Okay. So, yeah. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we have lots of stuff today. If you guys are new, please like, comment, and
subscribe.
And for all of you who keep coming back, you guys are fantastic. We love you very much. So, got a lot of Pokemon stuff here today. I've actually had this stuff for a while, but I want to open it so I can redo my Pokemon shelf. And then we've got this monstrosity Godzilla here, which I am super excited about. And we'll go more into that when we get it. So, let's get underway. So, we're going to put... Jeez, that guy's heavy. This guy down first. And we're going to start with the Pokemon. So... boom, we've got Pokemon Select Raikou, which, like I said, I have had for a little bit now. This is a Target exclusive. These Pokemon Select started out as not Target exclusives. Wave 1, you could get Charizard and stuff at Walmart, but now they are only at Target. So, pretty excited for this one. What's really cool on this one is they give you a little hint here. Garchomp, super excited for Garchomp. Got all the other ones, so we'll have to see when Garchomp comes out. So, yeah, these aren't like crazy articulated or anything. If you guys have watched my channel, I have done quite a bit of these on the channel before. I think we've only had one break with these, which was Greninja's foot, right?
Yeah.
I think so. But they're pretty solid figures. I do like these. They're bigger than the smaller figures you see at Walmart and Target. They do come with a stand like normal. And here we go. So they have done Raikou now, and they have done Entei, but they have not... Oh, this is the first one that comes on the back. They have not done... Or, sorry, they have done Raikou and Suicune. They have not done Entei yet, so... all over the place. So I'm hoping they do Entei so we can finish our legendary dogs. Sorry, I was being very loud here. Alright, so like I said, we do get the stand. The stands are usually all the same. Sometimes they are taller. This one is actually pretty short, which usually there's another piece, but I'm guessing because Raikou is a dog, they didn't want to put him too high. I don't remember if Suicune's was like that or not. Man, you know what though? He's better than Suicune for sure. This is cool. So as you see, his tail does come underneath, which, like I said, this is the first time I believe that they have done that. Let's pop his tail in. I honestly don't remember which way it goes. I believe it goes that way. And bam, here he is. He looks fantastic. So, like always, if you guys have watched my videos when I've done these, definitely look at these before you buy them, because there is usually marks on a lot of them. It's kind of hard to find one without like some black paint all over, anything like that. But this one looks pretty good, and I love how he stands. My Suicune's legs were a little skinny. Well, I think they all are. So he doesn't stand nearly as good, but he looks really cool. So you do have, obviously, his head. This is completely attached, so you have no movement in this, minus where the head goes. His mouth does open, which is pretty cool. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure Suicune's did as well. Yeah, it does. But that's cool. I love that they did that. As far as his feet, his legs go, there's not much. I mean, you can bend here like this. They go pretty far back, pretty far forward. I mean, it's an animal, so you're not going to get too much. These bend pretty decent. I hate that. They always have to throw that copyright stuff in there. And then you see the hole for the stand there. And no movement in the tail, unfortunately, though. So that's kind of a bummer. So if you put him on the stand... I guess just to have him kind of floating around, which I don't think I'm going to use the stand with him. I'm good with or without the stand, but this one's actually really good. I'm pretty stoked for this guy. He looks really good to me. He feels really good. I like it. Looks really good. Boom. So there's Raikou. Again, nothing crazy with these guys, but these are like $22. So it's a good price for like how big they are. And I love me some Pokemon, don't you? She doesn't, guys. She doesn't. So next along with that line, bam, we've got Mewtwo. And he was a lot harder to find, wasn't he?
He just didn't come out for a long time.
He didn't. They showed me. I saw actually them showing Mewtwo before they showed Raikou, and I found Raikou way before. I still see Raikou in stores here and there. Mewtwo, it's one here or there, you know? So obviously more people probably want Mewtwo than they do Raikou, I guess. But Raikou is not my favorite legendary dog. But again, like I said, if they decide to make Entei, that's going to be really cool. He is my favorite out of the three, and then we would be able to have all three. I'm butchering these boxes today. It's okay. But Mewtwo is dope. You have to get Mewtwo, obviously. There is his stand, and his stand is going to be a bigger one, which I get. I hate that they do this. The only thing I do not like about these Pokemon Selects is it would be really, really awesome if they gave them effects. Just one effect here and there would be really, really cool. And honestly, even if that brought the price up to like $30, I'd probably get them just for the effect because that would be cool. So as you see, Mewtwo's stand is more of the traditional one where it's a little bit taller. Raikou's was just a small one, unless I didn't get something with Raikou. But there's Mewtwo in the box, looking great, as always, looking like Kim Kardashian. You ever seen that meme? I think I've shown you that before, where she was wearing like something like that had this color and then this on the inside, and they put her next to Mewtwo. Kind of funny. Feet are tied in. Ooh. See, I feel like he's gonna need the stand. Oh, he's sick. Yeah, he's not gonna stand. So his tail is pretty heavy, so he's very back heavy, so he's probably not gonna stand. He looks cool, but how cool would it be to just have that energy sphere that he shoots out, or even a shadow ball? That would be really cool. But he looks awesome. But yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to stand him unless you just put him on the back of his tail like this, just because he is pretty back heavy. But he looks really good, and he looks like he's got some pretty good articulation. So as far as Mewtwo goes, the legs, you do have bend here. He does have a toe joint. Pretty good movement. The legs, they do kind of look like they get like disconnected a little bit, but that's not that bad. So legs are pretty good. I like that he has the toe joint, so because I'm probably going to have him like flying up in the air, which would be cool. Not much of an ab crunch, but he does have more backwards. Head, pretty good. His head is interesting. His joint goes side to side instead of forward and back, because probably this piece, so you're kind of limited with his head. Arms, skinny arms, but you can, oh, that's gonna be thug, right? Just crossing his arms there. I do wish I could raise his head up a little more. That kind of bothers me a little bit, but that's not bad. The tail, really, wow, there's no movement. I for sure thought because that crack is there that we'd be able to turn this thing, but you got no movement in that tail. So that's kind of a bummer there, but not bad. So there is Mewtwo. I don't really like where his hole is for his stand, though. I honestly think it probably should have been in his butt, because his tail's going to be in the way. Dang. Yeah, that's not cool. Doesn't really want to go in. So you kind of have him, yeah, it does not want to stay in there either. Huh. Because his tail's in the way. Like, that's kind of interesting. Usually they would have it like right here, which probably would have been good. Man, I'm having difficulties here. Let's see. This doesn't even want to go in either. Like, did I do this wrong? Probably, right? How do I take this apart again? There's no way. That has to be right. Huh. But this, yeah, that's too big. So, I might have got a bad one because this stand does not fit the hole whatsoever. Like, you can see that's kind of like a octagon, hexagon, and that does not want to go in there. Like, it's just loose. Right? Yeah, so kind of interesting, kind of a bummer. So, yeah, I guess we will have to just hang him from the ceiling or something, which is fine with me, which is probably what I was going to do. He looks great, though, but again, yeah, you're going to have issues kind of standing him because of that tail, so we'll just leave him there like that. But he does look awesome. Kind of a bummer with that stand. I'll have to try one of the other stands and see what happens. So there's those two. So those are still at Target. I think you could probably still get them on Target.com, but they will be only Target. Hey, look. There we go. He can ride him. Yeah, that sounded bad. This is a family channel. So, boom. All right, so next couple things we got is also Pokemon Select. We'll go kind of quick through them because there's not much articulation, but I do think they are really cool. We're going to do this one first. So these are the Pokemon Select environments, which are pretty cool. This is Series 3. I do have most of the other ones. I don't think I bought the first water one because I wasn't really a fan of who came with it. But this one comes with Squirtle and Poliwag, which is really cool. I love Squirtle and Poliwag. And as you can see, it was from GameStop. Most of the time when we buy these, though, they're usually like buy two, get one free, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think we've done that twice, right?
Yeah.
So this is called the Shoreside Lake Environment and Figure Display Pack. So these are cool because if you collect some of these little Pokemon figures, it is nice to kind of like have a like environment for them. Some of them are cooler than the other ones. Some of them come with like Pokemon you can get all the time from these, which is kind of a bummer. But I don't have a Poliwag, which is cool because Poliwag is one of my favorites. They really zip-tied his feet in. So dumb. So again, these guys don't have any articulation, but they do look cool. There is Poliwag. And again, same with this. You kind of have to look at them because for some reason these are Pokemon figures are usually pretty beat up. Pretty beat up. I do have a Squirtle. I know that for sure, but I don't think I have very many Squirtles. So, and I don't think I have this pose Squirtle, which is pretty cool. Then we've got the environment. The only thing I wish they would do with these environments, if they had some like light up lights in them, they would be really cool. But this one is actually really cool because it does have the water is kind of translucent, and then you kind of have a cave underneath, and then obviously you have the grass up top. So I do like how this one looks. I'm not a real big fan of the water ones, but this one is pretty cool. Like I said, I do really like that this is kind of translucent, and then this is supposed to be like under the sea, you know. And then you have like up top here where there's the green. We should put like a little hole there and have Tiger Woods up there. No? Am I not funny to you today? And there's the back, which it looks like you could throw somebody in there. You have to have somebody really small to get in there. But yeah, this one's pretty cool. I do like this. So we will throw Squirtle down here and throw Poliwag up there. And boom, there you go. And they're not too big, so it's kind of nice. They save you some room because I can add a couple Pokemon here and here. They are too small for these guys, unfortunately. But I do like it. That one's better than I thought it was going to be, actually. I do like that one. So Boom, next one that we got at GameStop. This is the Ancient Ruins environment and figure display. And you got Ammonite and, is it Honedge? Honedge, yeah. I can only think of the his final evolution because I did use him quite a bit. But this one is cool. I do like Honedge. I do like Ammonite. You know, Ammonite's one of the first fossils you get when you start playing. So if you are one of these new Pokemon people, you may not know who Ammonite is. You don't know who Ammonite is, do you? Yeah, you do. She collects the cards with me now, so she definitely knows, huh? You know what he evolves into, Ammonite? Come on.
Amistar.
There you go. I was going to say, we have pulled that card 100 times. Boom. All right. And I'm pretty sure we did get buy two, get one free on this one,
we did.
too. And it was like the first time we seen them. I haven't seen these much, though, huh? We got these... God, what? It's got to be like 2 months ago now.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been sitting up here for a while. And I haven't really seen these much, but usually GameStop has them. Target does usually have them as well, but I haven't seen them very recently. So this is what I was curious about with him.
What are you supposed to do?
I'm going to have to like stick him in a tree or something because he ain't going to stand. But he is cool. I'm glad they gave you the blue one because there is a pink one you can get. But boom, there's Honedge. He's cool. And then, you know what Ammonite always reminds me of? It's Gary. Meow. No? Gary the snail?
Yeah.
Gary the snail. Okay. Gary Bueller. No. Alright. And then you got this environment. And, you know, I think I like this one less than that water one. This one's just kind of a little boring to me. It is pretty cool though because it's kind of jungle themed as well, so you can put some grass Pokemon or anything. You know, Ammonite does fit in this because Ammonite is water, so you're good there. But we're gonna put Ammonite up here and we'll see where Honedge. But there's the environment, so it's kind of just like stones everywhere, you know, the pillars. It's kind of boring compared to this one. It's also not as wide, which I don't like, and there's not as many places to put them, but like we'll just hang Honedge on there, which kind of looks like a really dumb spot to hang him, but that's okay. It's not bad though. They do look really cool together, right? They look so good together. But yeah, so we've got that one, and like, where is he on the box? They just have him sitting in there. All right, yeah, I guess. There you go. What do you know? So boom. So that is the Ancient Ruins one. And now we've got my favorite one of the bunch, which is the Haunted Forest environment. And you get Macro and who? Mimiku. Boom. Which I love Macro. When he came out, he was so awesome. And when they finally gave him a evolution into Honchkrow, that was one of my favorite bird Pokemon. He just looks so cool. His growl is awesome. And then, of course, Mimiku. Mimiku's just a thug. We all love Mimiku. Even the wife likes Mimiku. So, I do wish they would have had his head kind of tilted, you know, but it's okay. He's doing his shadow sneak, actually. Alright, so this one looks really cool to me. This is way more kind of Halloween-y, which is really cool. If I can get my crow out. Damn. Wow, I almost broke his neck. Boom, Macro looks cool. I do wish they would do Honchkrow. He stands pretty well. Did not think he was going to. And now we've got Mimiku. Which I guess his head is tilted, so that's cool. But yeah, he's doing his little shadow sneak. Really cool there. There is Mimiku. Always down to get a ghost Pokemon as well, and a dark Pokemon, which is really cool. And now we've got this. What did I say this was called? Haunted Forest environment. Man, I can throw Ghastly up here now, which is cool. This one's really cool. It's not as wide either, but this one just has some really cool looking stuff in it. I really, really like this one. I think this was the first one we saw, and I was like, oh, that's cool. And then we bought the other ones because, you know.
You bought the other ones.
We. So you see it's got the mushrooms on there, little plants everywhere. Really cool. I'm digging this one. Would look really cool with like a black light on it or something, but we will throw Mimiku there, and we will throw Macro on there. So there's all three. Don't remember what that one was called. That's the Ancient Ruins one and the Haunted Forest one. So again, most of the time I find these at GameStop. You can probably find them at Target. I've seen them there before. And you can probably find some of the older ones still as well. I will say this one's probably my favorite out of the three. This one's actually really cool as well. This one's okay, but I am digging these. They're pretty fun. So there goes Macro. Throw him back on there. Boom. So that is our Pokemon section today. Pretty happy with all those. Those are cool. Like I said, I really wanted to open these because I am redoing some of my Pokemon stuff. And yeah, I needed the room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So now, I'm really stoked for this. We're going to have to make some room, though. Mewtwo's going to have to chill back here. You guys are going to have to chill like this. So, whoo! Boom! We have the Godzilla, Kong, the New Empire, Heat Ray, Breath, RC Godzilla. I don't even know who makes this. Oh, it is Jada Toys. No way. Crazy. So, yeah, this thing, I've seen people getting this, and it's kind of like if you guys ever got the Bowser, if you've watched some of my other some of my other videos, the Mario Brothers Bowser, you put some water in. We didn't grab any water. That's okay. We have to pause the video anyways in a little bit. And he like blows smoke out. This one does the same. His back lights up. Really, really cool. And yeah, the funny thing about this guy though is obviously you can see this box is destroyed. He is at and online at Target for $59. Okay, but at Walmart he's $45. I don't know why. I almost ordered it off Target because I couldn't find it. Then I realized it was at Walmart as well. Walked into Walmart. This was the only one they had. This is why I got a messed up box. But so kind of weird that the price is totally different. I don't understand. But I'm happy. I didn't really want to pay $60, but I mean 45 after tax is around 50. So I mean I saved $10, whatever. But pretty cool. So I am a huge fan of Godzilla. If you've watched my videos and you're probably saying to yourself, I've never seen you open anything Godzilla, which, yeah, I don't think, we have not opened anything Godzilla on this channel before.
I have.
I've opened a pop. That's right, the big pop as well. My reasoning for not having a huge Godzilla collection is because most of the time those are stupid expensive for a good one. And also, if I'm getting Godzilla, I want a big Godzilla, you know? And those are like crazy expensive. So this box is kind of really dumb to open. So we're gonna, hey, instructions. We're just going to cut him out, I guess. So yeah, so I mean, like for me, I really want a really big Godzilla if I'm going to collect Godzilla, and those are pretty expensive. So for me, this is kind of like right up my alley. It's not crazy expensive. I know it's not going to be... Did they do that crap? They did. Gosh, dang it. I know this isn't going to be like something amazing, but I'm good with it for the price. But we'll see. There's another one. It was hiding. Three hours later, right? So, boom, we've got Godzilla here. Did they do that to everything? Man. Okay, so we're going to do this. I'm going to take the rest of this out of the box. We're going to pause the video because I do have to get a screwdriver for batteries. And then we have to get some water. So let's do that, and then we'll come back and we'll show it. Okay, folks, we are back. Here is Godzilla. Really cool. Let me figure out how to snap this tail in. Boom. There it goes. Okay, so Ammonite. All right, so I can't reach him. So he looks really cool. He's very big, which is awesome. I'm all for how big he is. As you can see, he's pretty much almost the size of my table. There is the front. Now, this is obviously for the new movie, so he does have the pink on his spikes, which don't matter to me. I do like the blue look better, but, you know, it's all good. Guess we'll have to see the movie and figure out what it is. I think it's different heat blast or something or whatever. I don't know. But there he is. He's pretty awesome. Now, when you grab him, he does feel cheap, all right? So you can see his chest is not, there's nothing really there. It's just rubber. Same with these arms. The face is hard. This is all hard. You can see this is so he can move. These, you can hear it. They have the wheels on the bottom so he can move. You know, your standard kind of cheap toy like that. All this is pretty heavy though. His tail, I believe, does move as well. And then underneath you do have the on-off button there. And boom, there he is. So here is what the controller looks like. Just looks like his foot, which is really cool. This actually did come with batteries in Godzilla and in here. You needed 4 AA's and 2 AA's, and it actually came with it. So again, $45, but you get the batteries, which is nice. So the water will go right into here. And it says use a water dropper. Nobody has time for that. But we will, I'm going to show you what he does. Then we'll add some water in and we will see. So let me turn him on. Oh, all right. So
You should turn it sideways.
is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So first, what did we have? We have just the roar. Pretty cool. Then I can move him. Oh, there he goes. Makes the stomping noise. Interesting.
Take out the environments. Take them out.
How do I go backwards? Does he not go backwards?
They don't, lizards don't go back.
So, I mean, he makes the stomping noise. He did take out my environment, poor water environment. So that's pretty cool. Poliwag went way over there. Then you also have...
Sideways, bro.
Which is pretty cool. And obviously, I believe when you do that, if you have water in there, that's when the smoke kind of comes out. But, right, where was your thing? What did you say?
Oh, what does she say?
Well, grab your coffee. It's those, we're doing those things, you know, those TikToks where it's like, name a sound better than this. And the girl has the coffee in it. Yes. So cool. Pretty stoked. Yeah, because it says heat ray roar left, right, forward. Huh. He doesn't go left and right very well, but let's do this. We are gonna see if this works. Now, again, it does say to use a water dropper. I don't have a water dropper, and it also says there's like certain water you should and should not use, but
He's using the water you shouldn't use.
it said don't use bottled water, but guess what? We're gonna use fudge. We're gonna use bottled water anyways. Ah.
Oh my god.
We should have bought a water dropper just for this. I swear, like, wasn't Bowser's just like a lot easier? Like,
Yeah,
I thought it was like a bigger hole.
How much water are you supposed
I
to
don't
put
know.
in
It
there?
says a water dropper, so we're just gonna get Godzilla wet, and we're just gonna see if I break this. Then
Got water all
Yeah.
over her.
I'm fully aware it's all over me as well. Like, what else am I supposed to do here?
I don't think any of the water got Godzilla.
Well, we will find out. Hold on. Let me grab a paper towel. Ah. So remember, if you guys want to do this correctly, you need a water dropper. Let's see if we got any in there. Like you said, we probably did not, but
I would close the water on the table before.
give me a second, okay?
I'm just saying.
She's so full of great ideas.
Sideways.
doing one thing at a time. All right, so let's see if I completely bungled it or if he works. So. Oh, look at that. So bottled water works just fine, folks. Interesting, he won't move if you're doing that. And he stops. You see that? That's pretty cool, guys. Oh, I just keep pressing the wrong button. Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, you're gonna.
That's so cool. Oh, I love it. I'm super stoked. This was totally worth $45 to me. Yeah, man. I don't even know what to say. Hold on, let me grab Poliwag here. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. We're gonna do this one more time for everyone at home because I know I probably haven't annoyed you enough with it already. We're gonna start him back here. Oh no, here he comes! This is pretty dope. I'm definitely taking this downstairs to the dogs and we're gonna see how freaked out they get. This is awesome. So, all right, cool. So that is, God bless it, wasn't even Godzilla this time. This is what's hard when you have big toys. So let's put him, oh, Hone Edge. Okay, Almanite. And we've got Raikou and Entei. So, boom.
What?
Raikou and Mewtwo. My goodness. So, that is what we got today. So, super cool. I really like both of these. Kind of a bummer with my stand. I'm definitely going to hang him. So, again, Target, you can find them. They're only like $22. They're worth it. These are my favorite Pokemon figures that they have. These are pretty cool. I like the environments. This one is really fun. Super stoked about that. Some lights on them would be really awesome. And this thing is just... so sick. So sick. I am stupid excited that I bought this. I'm really happy. One of my buddies, shout out to Jason, actually found it in Target like a couple weeks ago and did the try me button and it just lights up and I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. But I keep seeing people finding this and I was lucky enough to find it. So pretty excited. So again, remember this is at Target for $59 or you can go to Walmart and it's only $45. After I did find one, we did find another one. So they weren't. It hasn't been hard to find at Walmart. Target, I think we saw it once, and then we haven't seen it again. Mm-hmm. So, which
I did see the lady this morning
had Godzilla toys on her cart. This wasn't there though. They didn't have much Godzilla at our Target. So, and again, you know, the new movie's coming out, so I'm sure they'll put more on there. But yeah, pretty stoked. This was fun today. I love doing like fun, stupid stuff like this. I think it's really, really fun. And it's actually not stupid. It's really cool. So, man, if you can see my wife's face right now, bang. But yeah, so follow us on Instagram. Link will be in the description below. I hope you have a fantastic Sunday. If you're rooting for the Chiefs or the Niners, you suck. No, I'm just kidding. Good luck to your team if they are, you know, whatever. Cool. My team has been out of it since the season began, so it doesn't really matter. So, hope you guys have a great Super Bowl Sunday. I hope the rest of your week is fantastic. Hopefully you find some good stuff. Let me know what you think about this guy. Any of these, are you going to get this? Is $45 worth it? I mean, they gave me batteries, so maybe. Batteries are expensive. I mean, for that, we'd probably spend $15 on batteries for this, right? Mm-hmm. So... pretty stoked. I love it. I'm super excited. So, yeah, have a great rest of your weekend. And as always, collectors never stop collecting.
Oh, that's cold.
Is that in the video? Oh, that's cold.